After several years of calm, suicide bombers are back on the streets of northeastern Nigeria. These are their latest victims, friends and relatives who gathered to celebrate a marriage in the town of Gwoza.
It happened at around 3 p.m. at the wedding venue that we were sitting in, when a lady came in holding 2 children's hands, and then we heard the explosion.
And as survivors bury the dead, another female bomber struck again.
I can't just imagine the pain of losing 5 people at a time. So this is something I can actually not forget, because this has taken me back to memory lane of 2014 when Gwoza was raided by this terrorist group.
Dozens of people have been injured in the Gwoza attacks, many of them severely. At the Maiduguri hospital where some of the victims were taken, health workers struggle to save who they can.
I have nothing to say. My son is unconscious. I pray that God grants them all a speedy recovery. And to the perpetrators of this heinous act, may God guide them to the right path.
Elsewhere in the region, suicide bombers detonated explosives in Pulka town, close to the border with Cameroon. Many have been reported killed or injured. No one has claimed responsibility for the attack, but security forces and analysts suspect it's the work of Boko Haram or its offshoot now allied to ISIL. The Nigerian military has intensified its operations against the armed groups in the last 3 months. Many suspect Saturday's attacks could be the group's response to the heavy casualties it suffered. The return of suicide bombers is now causing great concern, not just in the northeast.
You see, there's going to be so much fear in people and movements in Gwoza. Not only in Gwoza, even the surroundings.
Boko Haram has repeatedly deployed young females to carry out suicide attacks. The 14-year violence has killed more than 40,000 people and displaced 2 million people in Nigeria's northeast. Ahmed, Idris, Al Jazeera.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.